What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Today we're going to be listening to Maps by Billy Woods and Kenny Segal. And I was just mentioning before I started streaming, or before I started recording, that I'm going to say Segal. It might be Segal, but Segal sounds more badass. And out of respect to him, I'm going to call him Kenny Segal. And if his name is Segal, he needs to change that. So this is a specially requested album, but it is from this year. So it's not one of those specially requested albums that I've been listening to recently that are like 10 years ago. Pizza in the chat, the best pizza connoisseur, specially requested this one, sent in a very, very generous donation, which I really appreciate. As always, Pizza, I fuck with you for fucking with the channel. Thank you so much. It means a lot for the support. Thank you so much. And this is actually his album of the year. So I have to listen to this. Like, this is, if this is on people's album of the year list, I really got to make sure that I don't, miss it. Because at the end of the year, when I put my list together, it would suck to leave a brilliant album out of the list. So I do have to at least listen to this and see what it sounds like. And before we jump headfirst into it, and it's not even on the long side, it's pretty standard, 44 minutes, which is great. But before we do that, I do want to say that if you're watching this I think like a week and a half from now on YouTube, follow the Twitch. Watch these streams as they happen. You get to watch the videos like a week early, live. You get to be in the chat. You get to give me your thoughts and, show me what I might have missed as I miss it. You kidding me? You get to yell at me in real time. Follow me on Twitch. It's the best thing you can do. The second best thing you can do, I might have gotten that reversed. The best thing you can do is to also support the channel on Patreon, because that's how I monetize my videos. YouTube keeps taking my revenue, so Patreon is how I monetize the videos. You support the Patreon, you watch the videos the day that they come out, and you also support the channel that way. But you can also follow on Twitch, like I said, and watch the videos live. What's up, asshat? It's good to see you, man. If you don't really fuck with Patreon or Twitch, though, you just want to support the YouTube, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. I won't reveal too much. It's about his experience touring, his themes of being away from home and finding a new sense. Okay, cool. I've never really gone on tour, but I have moved around from country to country all my life. So I hope I can relate to some of the ideas of like being homesick and shit like that. So without any further ado, I fuck with the cover art. Maps makes sense now that I know it's about him being on tour. We're going to jump into it. Track 1, Kenwood Speakers. Let's get it. And I'm no fool, so I'm going to have the lyrics up.
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow, but I got time today. Aftermarket speakers in the saddle, beater, but they can't catch him. Binoculars today, peepers, wide tap, sound like Bourgeois Banton. Fire trap if the only exit where I'm standing. Cold lamping, bad style, got one eye on them guys, the other on a crumbling mansion. If it's gonna get gentrified, I'm not trying to leave empty-handed. Blue-eyed white walkers in King's Landing. The way I'm
that's fire.
Kissing babies and glad-handed. I'm running route trees and patterns. I'm walking in the streets cause rats is madness. Veneers on the teeth like nigga, we made it. Read the gas, I'm a carburetor. Every time things going good, having a laugh, have to remember God's a hater. Crocodile tears for 10 years plus, don't do me no favors.
Wow. I love that White Walker bar too. Paired with the gentrification, that makes so much sense. It's so nice.
Dinner party with the neighbors, their apartments renovated. Skate wing, brown butter and capers, sprigs of thyme. Heavy pours and natural wine. I turned the music up incrementally and told mischievous lies. I whispered in the host's ear all night. I hear they found him in the morning, hose run from the exhaust pipe.
Shit. We're killing gentrifiers now? Okay. Let's get it. Beat was quirky too. I fuck with the 808 that he chose for that. The bass was pretty sick.
Excuse me, on those drinks? It's 211 on the daiquiris. It ruins the whole day when my baby mother mad at me. Spliff could probably jump your car battery. Birds of paradise.
That's the good shit.
Menagerie. A single death is a tragedy, but eggs make omelets. Statistics high equal more casualties. Killing is one thing, what sticks is how casually. Nonchalant, 5 in the morning, what I grew up on. God bless this sweet home, my beloved haunt. 124 Bluestone, crouched on thin haunch. While I get domed from the living, conch fritters crisping in the kitchen. Grew gaunt in prison. My own warden, Sally, and superintendent. Flaunt, flagrant disassociation, dissonant cadence. Free political dissidents from their cages. But leave them open, we got lists of names, pages and pages. Wouldn't want to waste the space the previous regime gave us. This message is to inform you your service will be suspended for non-payment. Midnight ravers, head in the loud clouds, both feet on the fucking pavement.
Fuck with this heavy. That horn in the background, the really sweet guitars.
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. Birds fly high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. My daily routine narrated by an Attenborough over the instrumental to keep it thorough. My chain bang, glass ceilings, Joe Burrow. When the contract came, white man read while I sit brow furrowed. Rappers lean down.
Joe Burrow, when the contract came, white man read it while I sit brow furrowed. It's so sick, dude.
Second Amendment with the beam, it worked for William Burroughs. It could be nuclear winter with an earthquake. The worst people who wriggle out the rubble. Maybe suicidal thoughts was the everyday struggle. For a brief sweet moment, it was nothing in the thought bubble. From up here, the lakes is puddles. The land unfold brown and green. It's a quiet puzzle. Before we take off, I call mom and say I love you. Complimentary beverages when we land. I text my ex and say,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Amsterdam, where the local time is 6:30. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the tach has been switched off. Any devices for messaging, calls, or internet access must remain switched off until the aircraft has been opened.
So he didn't get a chance to text his ex? I guess that's for the best. That's a fire track too. I wouldn't have thought that you could flow so nicely over such a slower beat, but as him saying fuck you, oh okay. I thought it was like he was going to text the ex, but it's always better just not to.
I will not be in sound check. I will not be in the green room if it's too lit. Could be at the local greasy spoon or Szechuan establishment.
This beat is insane.
Courtyard by Marriott bathroom blowing.
Let me restart this. Sorry, I was listening to this beat. I missed these first few bars. The percussion on this one is so. I don't want to say weird because weird's kind of bad, but it's like there's personality here. It's kind of quirky. There's like an interesting sort of a bounce to it. I like it a lot. The way the snare hits a little earlier the second time. Yeah, it's like.
I will not be in sound check. I will not be in the green room if it's too lit. Could be at the local greasy spoon or Szechuan establishment. Courtyard by Marriott bathroom blowing marijuana through the vents. Shower on, weed sauna. I will not be in sound check, but I might check in to keep them honest. I reserve the right. Is it rap beef or is it on site? Talking out their teeth, don't even know what I look like. I think I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna do the damn thing tonight. Please be advised, I will not be a sound check, not on your life. Just cut the mic on and kill the lights. Nikon flash, my face is the mask. Developed the photograph, but something just wasn't quite. I will not be a sound check. Might watch the sunset over your city from a parapet or a park bench. Headlamp splash, squad of tents. On my way to the venue, they wave me in. I'm from where
don't splash the squad of tents.
I'm tense. I'm smiling like I'm not. I'm surfing through the set.
Gorgeous strings.
I sit for a while before I go get the check. Every victory, fear it. Every live show, forget the lyric.
Very jazzy.
Victory, fear it. Every live show, forget the lyric. Every victory, fear it. Every live show, forget the lyric.
That would hit harder if I knew what ferric meant. Hold on, let me look this up real quick. The fuck does ferric mean? Ferric. Of a victory, won at too great a cost to have been worthwhile. Oh, okay. So like, you won, but at what cost? It's not worth winning because the cost is too great. Okay, cool.
Every live show, he forget the lyric.
will not be a sound check, but
He mispronounces it?
me and the
I was wondering if the
5
lyrics had it wrong or if he was mispronouncing it. Because Ferric could work if the H was right after the P, but you never know with these Spotify lyrics.
Phil Jackson in 9-6, show up the doors, grab a couple chords, then might dip. I know a couple plugs in this
Oh, yeah, Pizza, that's a good point.
Shopping when the plane land, I might kiss tonight's check, buddy, I'm hemping. Me and the crew in this 5-seater we rent. Make sure the mic's right like Phil Jackson in 9-6, show up the door.
Make sure the mic's right, like Phil Jackson in 96. Oh, that's fire.
Grab a couple chords, then might dip. I know a couple plugs in this town I get right with. Go shopping when the plane land, I might kiss tonight's fit. See, every time I rhyme, it's something timeless, some priceless shit. For sound check, the engineer should cop a full price ticket. My DJ scratch.
That's fire too. The engineer should cop a full price ticket.
The telly sock with hot rice in it. Lauren Hill, fuck your curfew, come and chill. JLA, talk the whole set, kill it still. It's a meal ticket, stop tripping like you paying meals. And if I do check it, just know you witnessing the real. Then after my set, you might as well go ahead shut it down. Cause ain't nobody else gonna burn it down like I burn it down.
Nasty flow.
You already know, they already know.
Every victory, Ferric. Every live show, forget the lyric.
That
Every victory, Ferric.
theory of yours that it's a play on forgetting the lyric is nice, man. That's great.
Every victory, Ferric. Every live show, he forget the
Love this beat. It's fantastic. Nice. Drums a little louder on this one. Beat just feels a little more present in general.
and sunny. The strange name was just a string of numbers. Blockchain, throw it on the pile with the others. Blue flame like the oven. Weed lube, weed butter. Don't get them confused. Whatever you do, I wasn't rude, but green eggs and ham I had to refuse.
Okay.
Scroll doodles while the beat loop. Slurp noodles out of clear soup. Delivery fee is oof. My God
Always.
won't
Yo.
lie, them
They always fuck you on the delivery
shit
fees.
through the roof. Aromatherapy in the stool. Lavender diffused in the booth. Tupac with the pressed juice and therapy. Tuesdays too. It's a lot of shit Negroes shoulda did. Not saying I do. I don't like shit. Stay inside the crib smoking oop. Nike store.
I relate.
Fairfax don't even sell shoes. Made hash when the Gorilla Glue didn't move.
That one went over my head. Nike store on Fairfax don't even sell shoes. Is that what, like a money laundering scheme or something? That one kind of went over my head.
Nike store on Fairfax don't even sell shoes. Made hash when the Gorilla Glue didn't move. Celebrity pre-rolls in a monogram tube. Corked. Crushed velvet in the box embossed. Had to find tweezers in a corkscrew. After all that, of course, the shit garbage. Of course. Colorful packaging, pack 'em in. Fly like gold on Africans. Cover my tracks
That's
with
fire.
acronyms. If the track slaps in the back, you can almost hear the black cackling. When it's my time, no need to pass the hat. Just throw me in with
Shout
the
out
fire
Black
good
Cackling.
crackling.
The little bell?
Packaging, Pac-Man, fly like gold on Africans. Cover my tracks with acronyms. If the track slaps in the back, you can almost hear the black cackling. When it's my time, no need to pass the hat. Just throw me in when the fire good and crackling.
That little bell reminds me of like one of the ones that you ring when you want service at a hotel, which kind of fits into the theme of like being on tour traveling.
Whole entourage on the couch, buried in their phones. He said it's 6 G's an ounce. I played it off, waited the appropriate amount of time to bounce. The burgers was in and out. Sheep heard a prophecy spilling out my mouth. Bag seeds in a pouch. Rappers bloated with gout. Sores weeping, doubled over chest heaving from chasing clout. Still super chiefin', but it's hard to trust like your money in a grow house that always barely breaks even. Colorful packaging, pack 'em in. Fly like gold or Africans. Cover my tracks with acronyms. If the track slaps in the back, you could almost hear the black cackling. When it's my time, no need to pass the hat. Just throw me in when the fire good and crackling. Colorful packaging, pack 'em in. Fly like gold or Africans. Cover my tracks with acronyms.
love this.
If the track slaps in
This
the
beat
back,
is so
you could
hypnotizing,
almost hear
too.
the black cackling. When it's my time, no need to pass the hat. Just toss me in when the fire good and crackling.
What?
Over time, symbols eclipse the things they symbolize. I sympathize, but read the
Symbols eclipse the things they symbolize. That's fire, but also symbols, because the symbols on this beat are going insane.
Over time, symbols eclipse the things they symbolize. I sympathize, but read the contract before you sign, son. We not even in contact, but still have to hear all this motherfucker's lies done. Shouldn't be surprised. Don't let me catch you unsupervised. Pushing every button, just remember it's no rewind. Mind you, you never met a nice group of guys in mine. Even when they got mean, the bud was kind. Indoors,
Fire.
the eyes was outside. Johannesburg and the Ford Explorer. Just remember this the 4th of July. World Wars on the ride. This is the wrong part of town to be driving by. Cracking wide, that suicide doors on your ride. Electric fence, big ass satellite dish pointed at the sky. So much tape hits, FBI agents narrowed their eyes, frustrated, asking to be reassigned. Been on this N-word for months. I think it's all just rhymes. I'm still peeking, and if it's just us speaking, these N-words is on the decline.
These N-words, bro.
I'm speeding, man. Thick smoke, I took the honeycomb out the hive. No disrespect to your mans and them, but I'll actually do it live. Learned the hard way, motherfuckers were running, shooting after we spent months trying to strategize. The pork belly was brine, braised, then deep fried. Fresh mint, Thai basil, pickle, watermelon rind. Julienne scallions and other alliums gave the peppermill one grind. Non-committal when she said she cooked next time.
Fire, bro. This is one of my favorite beats as well so far. That is great. I'm loving this like
Jet lag, I can't
noir
quite
sort of a
grab
vibe with these
you.
horns.
Old self dozing in an aisle seat. Emirates where I left him. Daydreams treacherous, ephemera. Brain exposed to the elements. Lift my skull top off delicate. Bone china, chafing dish. Absent-minded, break time like bricks. Thoughts is cinder blocks. Alarm clocks break spells.
Thoughts is
Crashed
cinder
out.
blocks, bro. I feel you.
Search for my own black box in the hills. Scorched earth, scoured like cooked pots, mangled whales, strewn debris. Hours in a wristwatch, bust down, dancing in a piece. Private dances dance for me. King's ransoms, it ain't no rise, it's free. Half sleep with the halo, dead on my
Bro, there aren't even any drums. This beat is so sleek, dude. Half sleep with the halo, dead on my feet. So fire, bro. That's like an interlude almost. Jet lag, I can't quite grab the new me. Old self dozing off in an aisle seat. Wow. That is fire. That is fire.
Babylon by bus, no tag-alongs, just a marathon trying to run it up. Lake Michigan, a frozen pond, black swan with the bubble butt. Opera glasses clutch front my ugly mug. I administer the food and drugs, monsoon love, oxytocin flood. Red mud ran out the hills like blood. Glistening water bug on clean counter. Plague mask gave the place a cursory glower. He ran away, I gave chase, but gave up and sat on his gate for hours. Pissing in a bottle. Lamppost adorned with the missing. Listen, I'm not swimming into Mars. Parachute twisted and snarled, just glad I kissed him. I knew the time was borrowed.
Wow.
Hey, yo, Stiff swing the
Oh, that piano's
celebrate
nuts.
The new wave. Hope our host ain't got himself a 12 gauge. Not a Cotterloo game. Playing devil's advocate, now who's game? Handsome with my B-boy, true go in a PJ.
Cold open, so the focus cameras pan to a freeway. The ransom was a decoy, we pinoid that heat wave. Red herring's nest in the Bible belt, cash it with the carbine. Never can be too safe these days.
on the Vitsky's blind phase, my hand caught a callus. Dallas overseas kick when debt levels emerge.
Mouth dry on that South by road to Damascus. Better call Saul a cab, it's getting bad with traffic.
Better call Saul a
I
cab.
wish we had an airwolf. Dickhead logic somehow hacked into our Bluetooth.
Move quick, bad news, croup thick. Constellation funk, bad moon as viewed through the roof tent.
Caught him lacking on 9/11. I locked down like V.I. Lenin. People don't want the truth, they want me to tell them grandma went to heaven. Rifle on the wall is an icebreaker. All the world's a stage, she came to me in full makeup. Anyone want to be in my life, got a side.
So glamorous, those strings, dude.
Suspicious fire in the galley of the freighter. What I do can't be copied. I take care of these words, Munchausen by proxy. Somehow beat the talk screen. God save the queen, but that train doesn't stop here anymore.
Wow. Rest in peace, yeah. Oh, am I seeing a Danny Brown feature on this, bro? Holy shit. This is just getting better.
I quit looking for solutions. Bought a pistol and learned how to use it. You can't fix stupid. Ape stood and walked into the future. March of progress and hunchback front the computer. Sooner or later it's gonna be two unrelated active shooters. Same place, same time, great minds, Tesla and Edison. Selling.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bought a pistol and learned how to use it. You can't fix stupid. Apes stood and walked into the future. March of progress and hunchbacked in front of the computer. Sooner or later, it's gonna be two unrelated active shooters. Same place, same time, great minds, Tesla and Edison, bro. Oh my God.
Pussy cross state lines, they veterans. Hangman, one look, all it take to take they measurements. My taxes pay police brutality settlements. Quicksand,
Oh,
every
no.
direction, so go ahead and step on in. Kickstand for the weapon, tumor pressing on his brain, but your man wasn't forgetting to adjust for wind. Dead hand reach from the past to guide events. The document is undead. Common sense says my ancestors was the worst of the men. First sign of trouble, motherfuckers shimmy right out that human skin. Kids, you and your friends gonna have to start again. There's nothing you can do with us, we're fucked up. Fuck, poison everything we touch. Wither and die, burn it down with us inside. Burn it to the ground, make sure don't nobody survive. Kids, you and your friends gonna have to start again. There's nothing you can do with us, we're fucked
I
up.
fuck with this
Poison
so
everything we
much.
touch. Withered and died, burn it down with us inside. Burn it to the ground, make sure we don't survive.
Low vibration, more on high ground. You slipping that night like an old bitch nightgown. I ain't trying to hear about later. This is right now. These niggas ain't got shit like it's nighttime. Danny Brown back like skinny white girls. Working out, about to get the money like her.
Danny Brown back like skinny white girls, bro.
Pull up, get ripped, nigga dead left. Sit up, push up, bicycle kick. Not for nothing, I'ma leave with something. If not, bitch, then it's good. Real hunting, you ain't gotta worry about. If we coming, nigga sliding on you, and it ain't cool running. No pun intended, I'ma step on business. Got it for the law, like the day after Christmas. Niggas illiterate.
Shout out Boxing Day, bro.
The room we in. So get your cameras out. It's a movie then.
Oh shit, and the horns coming in?
Flip the script like they just cut the budget. Why not? Showing my ass out in public. La la la, can't tell me nothing. Nice like this, bitch, they been roughing.
This beat is so nasty. This is incredible.
What you thought that it wasn't?
I got goosebumps all the way down my back right now.
When you know his ass wasn't. Tell him drive through like 20-piece nuggets. Broke like the ice cream machine. You niggas rubbish. I'ma drop the low. Tell that hoe come through. Sorrento penthouse at the Fontaine Blue. Everything I dreamed for. It done came true. I did it my way. Ain't play by your rules. You the type of nigga to get lipo. I'm the type of nigga that can't work on an iPhone. If I lose weight, I get caught in a drug zone. I ain't ain't about the hate, I just wonder where the love gone.
Danny motherfucking Brown, dude. Hold on, let me pause that real quick. God damn. The beat is so fucking nasty, bro. They had to kill it over that beat. I'm so glad they did too. Wow, that I literally had goosebumps all the way down my back, like down to my toes. The entire track almost. And Danny Brown's verse was just like so slow and kind of like menacing and like relentless. Like even in the pauses when he's not saying anything, even though I had lyrics pulled up and I knew what was coming next, it was like, what's he about to say? You know? Just waiting for him to keep going. It's like, oh my God, that was so insane. That's a great song. I have to add that to my playlist right now. Hold on, let me. We're already on track 9? What the fuck? Bro, this shit's going by so fast. Patreon playlist and my favorites. That one is probably my favorite track so far. No joke. That's crazy. All right, Hangman.
Matisse without the colors, sharp teeth. New lovers suck me deep, heartbeat in my jugular. Snow-capped peaks, rugged Hindu Kush, a Sikh surrounded by thuggers. Chasing dragons on aluminum sheets. It's flying carpets out this motherfucker. I don't sleep. I hover outside myself, watching my body survive. My shell mechanical. People paralyzed by the lies they tell theyself to make it manageable. I know the count right, but I
wow, people paralyzed by the lies they tell themselves to make it manageable.
Count on sleepless nights because it's tangible. Any day could be the day they frog march you in manacles. Paper and pencil, I wrote the verse like Hangman. No need to ask who sent you, it's always just a question of when. An ill wind in the trees, saplings bend. That bird in the hand.
Oh man, is that a tuba? The minimalism in this beat.
Real with you, it's the things you can't undo. The past, the black Rubik's Cube, time lapse running in place like old cartoons. I'm old, I go in the booth like.
The past, the black Rubik's Cube. What does that mean? It's things you can't undo. Right, that makes sense. It's all black now. There's no more colors on the Rubik's Cube. You can't solve it anymore. It's literally, it's done. Whatever the colors were, whatever the arrangement was, now that time's passed, it's all black. There's no redoing it, no rearranging it. That makes total sense. That's a fire way to put it. Very poetic.
Rappers' proteges get too big, drift out of orbit, rogue moons. I'll be the only one laughing in the room, niggas unamused. I crack a smile at what you say is the truth. I'll be dead serious laughing in the stool. Dead ass gas.
That little harp on my right ear was nice too.
Doja pack with the taxes, giving shrooms. Death proof, the death trap goes vroom vroom. 80X Supermax, born again in a dead womb. Payback always inexact, but I be squinting over measuring spoons. Before seeking revenge, dig 2 graves, gonna need one for you. One for them. One for you. One for them. One for you. One for them. Paper and pencil, I wrote the verse like Hangman. No need to ask who sent you, it's always just a question of when. An ill wind in the trees, saplings bend. That bird in the hand.
And this droning like chord that's just being played in the background.
We only want niggas to have a little bit of fun. If I get to talking some mess on your show, they'll take your show. They'll fix you too. If you have too much fun. So if you're black and you're around white folks, don't have too much fun. Just grin a little bit. Don't grin all the time, nigga.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. The rules of engagement.
Kansas City, Missouri to Lincoln, Nebraska.
flutes.
I'm not gonna be able to do it. I actually took a $300 Uber to a show. Asleep in the back like Future, might as well be a Maybach. Showed up with nothing but a computer, let's go. Glowed up looking like she covered in gold dust. Must not have re-up to Lex Pro. I don't check in, but if you feel a disturbance in the force, you already know. Something wicked in
That's
the
so
wind, just
fire.
picture me sitting with the pen in a cloud of smoke. Front row at your live set just to determine if it's a hoax. Language and obscure dialect pulled me aside, explained she was just doing a bit. I was like, oh. Dispensary provide the per diem. Give me the loot, it's a
Dispensary provide the per diem.
My arms pass each other, coming and leaving. My fuzz steaming, oxtail and lemongrass steak still bleeding. Cocktails and cake tears, it's always wedding season. Breasts out for the feeding, feeling vulgar, large areolas bite like I'm teething. Baby step.
Damn, bro, this beat is so trippy.
Yo. Oi, oi. I'm on a quiet block after dark, banging on a noise. The Abyssinians pay no mind. Some sleep, flames dance in others' eyes. Spilled guts in the street. Heads draped under white towel, dingy. Torch play, light and shadow. Haunted arrow whistle, pierce flesh, bone and marrow. Red and blue flash, zombie scatter. Wax moon hover, full as a diva cup. I swirl goblets to get right, getting fuzzy. Beats bang melancholy.
So fire.
Dick up till you hiccup. It's a formalin fight. I know I'm wildin'. Clouds get violent too. Must every tree I plant bear fruit. Filth and fury rotten. Grace kink for dummies. Salt to suck the toxin. True north shotgun, triple option. The blessing blocker, the constant gardener. You spit the our father backwards, cracked up, jumpstart the rapture. Scabs and scars, no veins to spike. Heart and self.
Wow.
You got something for me. You got something for me. I mean, yeah, I do it. You got something for me. You got something for me. The comfort plus ticket, yeah, I do it.
This is crazy.
I do it.
This one's so unsettling. I'm loving how jazzy some of these beats are, man.
I already knew the options was lose-lose, baby, that's nothing new. That just make it easier to choose, it's up to you. If it's on your mind, just ask, no need to hunt for clues. Phone demagnetized the key to the room. Magpies pluck jewels out my tones. Gadfly, watch them guys film. 9 lives, Whitey wondering how many I already used. Devil may care, but inside I'm wondering too. Finally got it to where lies is the truth and the truth is a ruse. Original sin, unopened meant to grin in the gloom. The block spin, the car doesn't move. Black death, rubberneck pale faces, handkerchief soaked in perfume. Posthumous YouTube views, lying at the bottom of a well, looking up at the circle of blue.
Wow.
In all candor, I got one foot in your grave. Light work by lantern.
In your
I still
grave.
Call a shovel a spade. Giant panda, big grass all in my face. Walking with the panther, going back to Cali, Deion Sanders, and I'm going back the other way. In all candor, I got one foot in your grave. Light work by lantern, I still call a shovel a spade. Giant panda, big grass all in my face. Walking with the panther, going back to Cali, Deion Sanders, and I'm going back the other way. Parts unknown, at home when the road's not paved. Little PCR, a couple golds, grays. The live show is t-shirt and jeans, but it's guar when I'm on stage. No bars, just a cavalcade. Trap cars tap in once they hit the Palisades. Big jar when you donate my brain. Spicy chili oil, let that bad boy marinate. No reservations, walked in like Bourdain. The The game was horseshoes.
No
I'm
reservations
born
locked in like Bourdain.
close shaves. Before history, I made fire in the cave. Midwifery, delivery of ball of rage. Hongo seek, some never find a hiding place. Some kids hid so well they never found a trace. It's too late, but they came all the same. Eyes begging for something for the pain. In all candor, I got one foot in your grave. Light work by lantern, I still call a shovel a spade. Giant panda, big grass all in my face. Walking with the Panther, going back to Cali, Deion Sanders, and I'm going back the other way. In all candor, I got one foot in your grave. Light work by lantern, I still call a shovel a spade. Giant panda, big grass all in my face. Walking with the Panther, going back to Cali, Deion Sanders, and I'm going back the other way.
That's nasty, dude. The rest of the sample coming in. Exactly. It's like you think he's about to slide out of pocket and then his rhymes land right where they need to. It's crazy. He's so relaxed with it. He's so casually like nasty with it, you know? The first bar, ready to die, it's no biggie.
Ready to die, it's no biggie. No surprise, no pity. Lived a couple lives, go ahead and slide. Hope I take a couple with me. Made a couple dollars, it got tricky quickly. What you expect? Play stupid games, you flying easy jet. Bratislava to Utrecht. Something fell off before I even left. So when I saw the missed calls, I knew it was next. Didn't have to open the text. Stupid prizes, couples therapy on Zoom. It's a train wreck. My evil eye ward off hex though. FaceTime declined. I'm trying to live in the moment like death row. The sun set in the desert, red glow, redness in the west. I sip Mexico's best slow. Mezcal Negroni, sitting atop the corral, smoking, watching unbroken wild ponies run wild at sundown. Only the lonely big tree like a sundial.
It's the imagery is so sick too. How descriptive he is. Wow. This is silky smooth.
3 oboes, 1 clarinet. Black rainbows, the night wet. The room smell like Marrakesh. Dubstep drift in the window, I sit at the desk. It's a party outside. Some have, some overdressed. They was going off during Playboy Cardi set. Now they in the halls partying, checking their phones. Bass shake the walls. I'm smoking alone in a cardigan, thinking of home. The cannabis single origin, waffle cone. Went back down to the bar again, wig blown. After party packed like Parliament. Ass cheeks and cheekbones, lips slightly parted, butter wouldn't melt. I gave her margarine. I'm looking like the help or someone who just wandered in. The vibe is animal pelts, chunky rings, clunky shoes, lots of ink. Dudes who order everybody.
What's good, ass hat? Were you just lurking?
I'm just waiting for my phone to ping. I'm thinking about you when I'm supposed to be thinking about other things. I don't go to sleep, I tread water till I sink.
Continental breakfast, sticking weave, tuck and roll. I can't take you with me, but I'll be on your phone. You can take it out anytime you wanna know where I've been gone. Nothing that it
Bro,
takes
I'm like
like weeks on the
hypnotized by this chorus too.
Mississippi stopped in New Mexico. I ain't seen my folks. It's crazy, I feel right at home on my own. On my own. On my own. On my own.
Wow. Oh yeah, I love the scales that the saxophone's playing. Bright little keys here.
lamp boiled before the sun rise. Before a sparrow cried from thistle, the kettle boiled before it whistled. The sky bleed purple, the night fight before it died. Squatting in the soil with the fistful, but my hands been dirty since before I could grasp time.
Wow.
Before we had new names, before we was new in our own eyes. Grew crooked under gargoyle glares, 2 trains, taking off on cops before they took aim. Same greens cooking with a hawk, I grew them in the shade. Used to plot on the come up, plot on my brothers, now I get the tomatoes cropping sideways. Scooped in the coop gathering eggs, traded some to the neighbor for fresh bread. I say I'm at peace, but it's still that same dread.
The way the guitar is just being
Funny
loosely
feeling
played in the
like knowing
background.
your enemies is in the feds. It's hard to live when before you was dead. Cup bitter at the bottom, I had to learn to toss the dregs. It's land on either side of the car. It's places no one knows who you are. It's faces we never wore. People we couldn't be before. It's still things we never saw, but I don't want to see more. I let the dog out the screen door.
Wow, okay. I really like this one. Love this one. And the way the guitar sounds is just like so somber. Cup bitter at the bottom. I had to learn to toss the dregs, yeah.
Gonna need more weed. I can tell you that. Day off, big vibes, big ideas, still have to kick the ties. The kick was wide, time expired. I fell out, wasn't even tired. That's why I don't even really mess with OG, but this one tastes like fresh papaya. If the spot got a grill, you know I'm working the fire. If it's cool in the shade, I'ma chill. If it's cool with you, I'ma hit my supplier. If it's any beef today, a good day for a ceasefire. Or if not, creep, shoot to kill, hit a miss, get a good night's sleep, cause now it's gonna be on for real. I'm at a Costco in the Midwest with a pocket full of small bills, folded like tacos, Barato, El Chapo, and it's time to head for the hills. Gazpacho on the veranda, trust me, I know it's hot in the fields. Jimmy Wapo draped over his steering wheel. I was high all day, I escaped. I was high all day, I escaped. I was high all day, I escaped. I was high all day. The nose is pine sol and turpentine, but the taste remind me of Jamaican oranges that look like limes. Pit stop turned into the whole night. Honestly, we wasn't looking at the time. Where I'm from, you don't see fireflies. Smell burning in the air, wildfires backlighting the sky. Used to be you could have your opinion, and I could have mine. I'm arguing for a new paradigm. Just say he's the best, here's where you sign. A lot of people gonna be upset, but in the end it'll be fine. The earth is a sphere. You don't have to believe it. I do work. These cats working with mirrors, I disappear. I was never
The earth
there.
is a sphere. That's a fire bar, bro. That's bar of the year.
Coming, but I could hear something lumbering near. Woke up sudden in armchair, cousin like, yo, you good to drive? Nigga, I'm the tip of the spear. I was high all day, I escaped. I was high all day, I escaped. I was high all day.
It's fire that this track's called Houdini too. That's sick.
I was high all day.
100 hours of balsam and cedar, a way to follow the leader, who ain't just follow procedure. I'm saying I was called to the ether, be a receiver, not a piece of me is drawn to the theater. I was drawing and painting, recording songs in my bedroom, stuff I could never have conjured inside some alternate venue. When you was all in together, I wasn't comfortable ever, and ultimately my value became the sum of these demos. They like my sons and my daughters, even the ones that were lemons, even the hundreds of sketches that ushered nothing but messes. When you was asking,
shout out Kenny Segal. These beats are so insane.
just the bulk of the answer is of another dimension. If I close my eyes and think of reconstructing an essence that isn't functional at present, I can't fuck with the premise. It's like the act itself would almost undercut the intention. If I show up for attendance, I'm just unplugging the message. Tell me something, what's a sheep when everyone is a shepherd? Or better yet, what's a student who ain't rough around the edges, using music to confront the gunk that's gumming up his engines? I ain't judging, I ain't nothing if not buffing out a blemish. represent. I'm really not some fish out of water as I don't practice a discipline. You can fit on an altar, it just don't figure in that altar what the vision involved. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not another brick in the wall. Yeah.
Fire. That's a nasty verse. Wow.
In Bruges with time to kill, but time must have knew and hold up somewhere they had to move. My room had a view, safe full of euros. I miss having nothing to lose. 22 wanted Amsterdam, 2200 in my shoes. Jay-Z in the disc man, 2 grams in the wood, tossing in the canal if it starts to canoe. Cannonball run now, it's barely a splash in the hotel pool. The night's young, I sit in the corner and watch them move, spinning like vinyl, jumping out the groove. Grassy gin winning over sweet vermouth, framboise, ginger root, mussels and palm fruits, confit leaks, feast like congies, harvest. The expatriate heard me speak American 5-3 thick as congee, porridge. Took a seat, immediately smelled weed. We smoked outside in the darkness of the eve. Jaundice, moon, she had.
Bro, his verse is even better.
Had your boy like come home with me. She kissed my cheek, diplomacy. I walk cobblestone streets alone, Old Testament stone, old poems just out of reach. Congolese concierge fast to sleep. Big lonely suite from the tiny balcony. I watch my planes leave.
His verse is even better. Like we got time to kill. Bust shots at Big Ben like we got time to kill is so fire. I missed that the first time around. NYC tap water. Yeah, pizza. I still gotta try and wrap my head around Aesop Rock, man.
You lack the minerals and vitamins. One sip of New York City tap water, I'm back dialed in. Last car on the last train, we piled in. Pack lasted 3 days, azithromycin. I miss this place till I'm back. Long face to match. My cats are strays, but the rat's too big to catch. Lap the B48 in a foot race. Bus driver tried to play the kid. You know I'm not going out like that. Since I've been gone, it's a new panhandler outside the store. Inside, young boy going through every bag of grabber like it's raw silk cloth. A few weeks later, see my guy from before. Few streets up outside Kennedy Fried, grinding his jaw. He ain't recognized me at all. Jet lag, I slipped in the bar at last call. Crabs in a bucket, how the fuck I escaped them claws. Survivor's guilt with the side of buyer's remorse. I'm home, but my mind be wandering off.
Wow, dude.
Sometimes I don't tell
This
anyone
beat.
I'm back around. Just lay low, crack a fresh pound. The cat missed me the most, purring loud on my lap. Tranquilo, fragrant smoke, lazy in the air, fingers steepled, wondering if I really need all the stuff I got in here. Through the peephole, I see new people going up and down the stairs. New buildings just appear. I might have seen Don Cheadle, cookies and runs everywhere. But what I wouldn't give for a piece of that 08 sour diesel. That popcorn, green on green on green. Where I used to cop at, now it's a blue and cream.
I see you, Jeff.
$400 Japanese jeans.
They're actually very comfortable.
Meanwhile, my bodega ox selling weed.
No thanks, man.
Bird's eye chili seeds, Dr. Chicken off the block, guy needs rice and peas. Cops ride by and be in the breeze. No need for stopping frisk, it's cameras everywhere and they got your IG feed. Come scoop kids after they do the deed.
Real fast.
Death in the top hat, dancing jig in the street. Don't get it twisted, boy, the city wicked, it'll crush you with its feet.
This one of the better songs too. Crazy. The stuff he's reflecting on. That Survivor's Guilt bar, man.
Everybody
track.
cooking, I'm just cleaning up my kitchen. Empty in the fridge, bleaching counters, sweeping corners. I be in my drawers, I line my silverware in order. A couple of hours, I be waiting at the gate. Under influence, 10K and rising. In the valley of the sun, I'm a force without a name. I've been tripping through coordinates, just have my cordless high. My whiskey sour ice, with a dish, with a snap. By the time I get to Arizona, I didn't come with instruction. In a season of revealing, burning everything that doesn't serve. Sometimes I feel before remembering. He's really him, my wife told the man. I didn't want the joke to end. I didn't want that joke to end. Rainbow rubber band, rusty razor blade. Traveling mercy, feeling blood get thicker. Bo Jackson jersey, the rep rolls bigger. I took up my gold fronts. Split a rack of rib with the illest, not counting myself. Baggage on the carousel loop. Big body blur, whose side of the truth? Landing somewhere in the middle, this a physical experience. I read this ritual of niggerati lineage. Rooted but I roam free. Dop kits and QR codes be all I see. The Wi-Fi's weak, smoke detector beeps. In between the takes, I rap like good daddy. Sweating out my silk shirt, asking what's the real work. Yeah.
I'm in the park with the baby on the swings. When it hits me crazy, anything at all could happen to him. He been climbing high and high on the jungle gym, running faster, sometimes pushing other kids. Tear-streaked apologies, bald fists, it's a trip.
This beat's so
This is
dreamy.
something we did. I kiss her on the lips. I watch him grow, wondering how long I got to live.
Wow. And that's the bar he's ending the album on, bro. Bro, what a project. God damn. Save that. Save that. And listen, I suck at catching lyrics. I really hope I did an okay job on my first listen. I gotta have the lyrics pulled up. You know, it's I catch more of the beat, the details in the beats on my first few listens mostly. So with albums like this where the verses are super lyrical and shit, you gotta have the lyrics up, man. God damn, I love the shit he was talking all through this album. I love it. I love it. I do gotta listen to it again, make sure I catch, a lot of the other shit. He's very poetic. Sometimes he'll say something really simple in the most complex way just to make sure it fits into the right pocket and shit like that. So you gotta make sure you catch everything. But that's gonna be such an enjoyable experience, is diving back into it, just picking the lyrics apart. Kenny Segal is just a monster all throughout this project. Like, these beats, really, I don't think he missed once. He started the album with "I'm leaving tomorrow, but I got time today." Yeah. Yeah, man. The lyricism, the beats, like all of it was just so on point. Like, both of these guys were just in their bag for this entire thing. Just never missing, just constantly, like, never ending, just throwing shit at you. And it's so easy to miss stuff, but it's like when you catch that one detail or whatever, it feels so satisfying, dude. And all the features killed it. Like, every single one of them. Danny Brown and Aesop Rock had, like, the best feature verses, I think, but I still think Danny Brown was even better, man. That Danny Brown verse was too tough. It was just too tough. Just taking everything in and enjoying the totality of life in the present. Yeah. Man, I don't even know, like, what exactly to hone in on, because he did talk a lot about, like Pizza said, about being on tour, homesickness, thoughts of his while he's on, like, the tour bus. And I think one of my favorite bars that he spit was thoughts like a concrete brick. Didn't he say something like that? That was man, just that anxiety. And maybe it's anxiety about, being on the road away from home. Maybe it's anxiety about getting in front of, a crowd. Maybe it's anxiety about never having been to this place that you're visiting for the first time, or meeting new people, or anxiety about, I don't know, maybe his son, like he said towards the end there. When it hits me crazy, anything at all could happen to him. Just being worried about, maybe being away from his son, or even when he's with his son, he's scared about something happening to him. So it's like just that little. It wasn't even a full bar. It was like a part of the bar as a whole, where he said thoughts like a concrete brick. That was just like, oh my God, that hit me so hard. It just resonated so much with me, man. I was dissociating to these songs in a good way. Something about it's very relaxing. The beats are so jazzy, yeah. They're so jazzy, so nicely put together. They're just all of the details. And Pizza also mentioned during the video that his flow is so relaxed. It's like barely in the pocket, but also it's like right in the pocket. You know what I mean? It hits right when it needs to, but he's just so laid back with it and casual. It's so confident. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is a great project. I could definitely see why this is, oh my God, just lost 10,000 points. I could definitely see why this is your album of the year. I don't know that I have it there just yet. Like I said, I just listened to it once. I want to dive back into it, but that is a great album. You guys got to check this out if you haven't, if you're watching this video. And with that said, I loved it. I fucking had a great time listening to it. Normally, these super heavily lyrical albums are a little bit of a grind to get through for me. I get tired of just like focusing for this long, but this one was like, it went by so quickly. This was great. This was really great. So thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Support the channel any way that you see fit. Share the video with somebody that you think might enjoy it, and listen to Maps by Billy Woods and Kenny Segal. Shout out Kenny Segal, man. Legendary. These beats are great. Really, really great. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all later. Everyone stay safe until next time. Peace out.